Fantastic. That's all you need. Put that in there. So the emotion and the intellect, very, very powerful things, especially the emotion. Have you ever had a row with somebody? You've gone storming out the door, and sometimes you walk down the road and you think, rah, 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 and your intellect kicks back in. Well, why did I say that? Why did I do that? And then it naturally calms down. So the emotion and the intellect are very powerful things, and your emotion, your imagination is very, very powerful as well. You know, you're sitting there still when you put your hand down, holding the fan.
I felt the weight and all.
Yeah, you all. That tells me you're a fantastic subject for hypnosis. You're going to be better than Layla. I'm really looking forward to this. Right, in the middle, an inch back from your nose, in your brainy type thing, you've got something called the amygdala, which I represent by this. It's not the real size, and this is just a model. This is just to explain a little bit about how you work. Okay, so the amygdala does this, and it's your fight, flight, freeze mechanism, and it does it all the time. Am I safe? Am I okay? Is everything all right? Am I safe? Am I okay? Is everything all right? I don't know if you've ever gone to a road and a car screeched up to you, and it doesn't run into you, but when that happens, you hear the noise, your amygdala does that. It goes, and it asks you those three things: fight, flight, or freeze. Do I need to fight it? Well, you can't fight the car. Do I need to flight? Do I need to run away? That's a pretty good idea. Or do I need to freeze? Some people freeze and crawl up in a ball. Please make it go away. Whatever the situation is. And as we grow up, we get things happen to us. So you'll have, you'll have an argument with someone when you're 6 or 7, then you'll go on a bad holiday, then there'll be the breakup, then there'll be this, and then there'll be that. And all these things get stuck in the amygdala. So the amygdala can't work. Because when that car screech in front of you, your stomach would probably feel very sick. There's a reason for that. So all these things that are lodged in the amygdala is meant to work like this, but some people are on a state of anxiousness all the time because of all these things that have been trapped in there. All the things that have happened to you since you were a little girl, all the bad things are all in there. And basically, if you now start thinking about them as emotional bits of pork fat, all I've got to do is take them out.
Wish I'd never mentioned that.
So all it is, all this stopping your amygdala working, it's just clogged up. It's all the emotional pork fat. So what my job as a hypnotist to do and to help you and to work with you is to very slowly, very carefully get these things out. So basically, you can go back to normal. You need a little bit of stress, you need a little bit of anxiety, because what happens is you'll get your little pressure cooker going. So here's me pressure cooker. You've got the flames underneath. We need a little bit of manageable stress. We need a little bit of stress to survive. So we need about that much. But then all the things that have happened to you, this has happened, 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 this has happened. And if we don't get rid of it, you'll just explode.
Yeah.
And that's where you're at now, I think. And so you making the decision, you've come to the end of your tether. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. So my job is to get rid of this rubbish and leave you a little bit of manageable stress, so to get things going on a normal basis. When your amygdala does this, you get that sick feeling in your stomach. You don't feel right. You feel like you just want to curl up in a ball. Are you a curl up in a ball, right?
That's what I'm doing at the moment.
Yeah, so you'll curl up in a ball. And what's happening, because your amygdala isn't working correctly, it's firing off all these electrical signals, all the cortisols, all the adrenalines, all the bad stuff that's making you feel crap, basically. And because you're just electric. You are just electric. You don't realise it, but all we are is water and electric and a few molecules put together. So when that does that, your electrical system fires up. Some people say, I haven't got an electrical system. You have. What I've got here is just a little set of bulbs, like Christmas bulbs. There's no switches on there. I think I need a new one because one of my bulbs is going. So with that hand, if you can hold this on the metal bit, just like that. Now we need to set those lights alight. And the only way we can do that is to create an electrical circuit. Do I have permission to touch your hand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, that's the electric going round. You hold it yourself. So you, and just put your other, because there's no circuit there to get those lights going. So if you put your other hand on there, that's your electrical system working. So when the amygdala fires up, it sends that electric round, and that electric signal is carrying all those the bad stuff, the cortisols, the adrenalines, all the stuff that makes you feel sick, all the stuff that makes you want to crawl up in a ball. So if it was like that, just functioning normally, the electrical systems wouldn't be fired up, and you wouldn't have all those feelings. Because it's kind of clogged full, there's electric going on all the time. And do you feel on edge? Do you feel? Yeah. So that's all the chemicals in your brain, because of what you've gone through and all the stuff that's lodged in here, is causing you to feel like that. And that's a very simplistic way. That's as technical as I get.
Yeah, no, that was good.
As technical as I get. When I got this, I couldn't stop playing with it. I've had about 20 people
looking for buttons and all sorts.
Yeah, I've had about 20 people holding hands, and I hold this end, and then the other person holds it. Once the circuit's set, it sets the thing. I just like playing with toys. So, with hypnosis, it's just a state of focus. My job sometimes, because we're in hypnosis all the time, my job sometimes is to take people out of hypnosis so I can put the suggestions in. And you don't realise how much you're hypnotised on a daily basis. You get all this stuff coming into you. In fact, I'll show you now how hypnotisable you are. Not with any hypnosis, but just with suggestions. So the first suggestion was the pork fat, and you were brilliant at that. That was brilliant. Like, don't want to eat it. Right, tell you what, just grab your hand and make a circle. Fantastic. Look at your circle, look at my circle. Okay, wiggle your fingers, make a circle. Look at your circle, look at my circle. Make the peace sign. Fantastic. Make a circle, look at your circle, look at my circle. Make a gun sign. Fantastic. Make a circle, look at your circle, look at my circle. Put your circle on your chin. Right. Where's your chin?
Oh, fuck. What's going on? These are things that you should actually know right away. My chin's here.
No, because you don't realise the power of suggestion.
Yeah.
And all I've done is suggested that your chin that you've had since you were born has moved place. That's all I've done. I've just moved so that again, you felt, smelt, and tasted the pork fat. You went beautifully with the suggestion, and that's how advertising gets you as well. You don't realise we're bombarded with suggestion every single minute of the day. Whether it's don't forget to eat your lunch. All right, you may not register it. Make some trouble. You may not register it, but it'll be in there. It's suggestion. We're suggestible all the time. McDonald's make a big sign miles away from anywhere. There's no restaurant underneath it. However, it's in there. It's in there. And you're wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. But so that shows you're no different to anybody else. Your imagination is fantastic. The hypnosis that we're going to do for you today is going to be quite powerful. There's going to be some powerful changes made. I just need to ask permission if I can touch on the shoulder or pick your arm up by the wrist. Fantastic. That's all I need to do, because that's the only two things I'll be doing, touching your eyes, to create the hypnosis, make the hypnosis deeper. You'll be going into hypnosis, we'll bring you out of hypnosis, we'll put you back into hypnosis, bring you out. And every time you go in and out, the hypnosis gets stronger and stronger and stronger.
Do you actually get some cushions for my back?
You can do what I'm going to do. We're now about to start, so I want you to be as comfortable as possible. So you get whatever you need.
I mean, I feel more relaxed than I did when you first came in, to be fair.
Even though I tricked you. I didn't trick you. Maybe horrible pork fat to move my chin. You make yourself as comfortable as you possibly can. Do you mind if I use your toilet, wash my hands, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's in there, babes. Excuse the mess. It's in trying to I don't know, I'm trying. Oh, my little cushions.
Cushion.
There we are.
Sorry, through here.
Yes, there to first left.
Fantastic.
Let me grab these. I've been washing everything out.
Comfy, comfy, comfy. Right, you got your tissues?
Yeah, I'll hide them behind here. My little packet of tissues.
Fantastic.
My toilet
You've got your water whenever you need it, your juice whenever you need it. We're going to experience some good things, we're going to experience some hard things. It's going to be eye-opener for you, and I just want you to let go. Right, if you start bawling your eyes out, if you start kicking your feet, it doesn't matter. That's what I want. My job is to make beautiful people cry. Just simple as that, and it will happen. I'm not saying trust me, but but I do. Go with it. Okay, go with it. And whatever happens, whatever feelings you have. I mean, how do you? Let's say on a scale of 0 to 10. 10 being extreme and 0 being absolutely nothing. How anxious would you say you are? Or what feeling do you have that's creating that feeling within inside you?
Gosh, it's quite high.
Quite high. Okay.
Quite high. I find that I can go really anxious or totally can't move. I don't want to do anything, or I'm hyper.
Yeah. So on a general, if you average it out, would it be, you say it's quite high?
6, 7.
6, 7, right. We're going to get that today down to 1 or 2 to stay constant. Before the next session, you might just go up a little bit. Then we'll bring it down again. Then the next session, just a tiny bit more, and the idea is to eradicate it, to allow you to control your feeling, your anxiety, whatever it is you're feeling. You will not be telling me anything you don't want to. You'll be not revealing any secrets. And there'll be a lot of quiet time, and I'm not asking you questions. If you go to a psychiatrist, there'll be psychiatrists are fantastic, they do a brilliant job for everything, but however, only you know, only your subconscious knows what's wrong. It may be stuff that's happening now, it may be stuff that you've completely forgot about. The stuff that you've forgot about will be brought back. You don't have a manual. So I can't go, Lorraine's done this, I go to page 27.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas a psychologist, because of all the years of training, will go, oh yeah, she's got this, clinical that, right, give her this. The idea is no tablets, no, it's easily controllable, and the hypnosis just works in such a way that you'll feel terrific at the same time as controlling all the emotions that are inside you. All I'm going to ask you to do is focus on my voice and just listen to instruction. And that's not as easy as it sounds, because I'm going to ask you to block everything out. And when you're under hypnosis, that'll be a lot easier. And just focus on one thing. And it's very hard for people who've got the minds here, there and everywhere to focus just on one thing. You're going to be focusing just on one thing, my voice, listening to your subconscious. And there'll be, at some point, I could be talking directly to your subconscious. Not asking questions, but telling them if I ask any questions to your subconscious, there'll be yes or no answers. Are you doing this? Can we do this today? Can we eradicate this today? Can we solve this today? Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. So there'll be no direct, tell me a PIN number and all that kind of malarkey. you ready to go into hypnosis?
Yes,
Fantastic.
so.
Are you ready to make some powerful
Yes.
changes today through hypnosis? And you're happy for me to help you go into your hypnosis? Wonderful. All I'm going to do, ask you to look at the candle, just copy me. I'm just going to rub your hands together. Just do this. We're going to get the hypnosis 5. Oh, you get excited now, aren't you? Because the hypnosis is going to kick in very quickly. Yeah, very quickly. And can you do this for me, please? Fantastic. Can you do this? Hold your arms out as much as you can. Do you have any problems with your fingers, your ankles, your wrists?
That's another trick.
Your
No,
wrists?
I've just got
any
skin
problems?
apart from that.
Fantastic. Okay. So can you lift your arms like this, just so they're above your eye line, and just separate your fingers for an inch for me? That's right. And just that's it. Really squeeze your fingers together. Put some hypnosis magnets on those fingers, and I want you to focus right in the centre point of where those two fingers are going to meet. I'd like to focus there now. And what you'll find is the hypnosis magnets will pull those fingers very, very quickly and start to lock them into place as you focus now. Just imagine the hypnosis magnets pulled together, pulling your fingers together. And you'll feel the hypnosis in a second, not just yet, but in a second, start to come down your wrist, up to your shoulder, over the back of your head, over the top of your head, and just trickling gently down into your eyes as you feel now your hands getting a little bit tighter as the hypnosis pulls it together, as you focus only on that point, as the hypnosis now goes down your arm, up to your shoulder, up the top of your head, over the top of your head, and trickling gently down into your eyes. You'll find your eyes want to blink. It's perfectly normal, perfectly natural. And what I'd like to do now, just take a deep breath in and close your eyes on the breath out, but keep your hands where they are. That's right. And I want you to imagine, just imagine, only imagine now, you can still see those two fingers, that point, and you can actually almost see the hypnosis traveling down the wrist, down to your elbow, up to your shoulder, up the back of your head, over the top of your head, and just trickling gently down into your eyes. That's right. And what I'd like to do in a moment, but not just yet, is slowly, almost in slow motion, put your hands and your fingers down towards your leg, and then when they get to your legs, you just open your hands. You'll feel that surge of hypnosis, and you just put your hands on your legs, palm down, as you start to do that. Now, just slowly put your arms down. The lower they go, the deeper the hypnosis works. That's right. It's so strong. Up your arms, up the back of your head, over the top of your head, and just trickling gently down into your eyes. That's it. Just put your hands palm down on your legs. Find a lovely, lovely position as you focus only now on the sound of my voice. And I want you to imagine, just imagine now, I want you to focus on all those tiny little muscles around your eyes. There's hundreds of them. As you focus now on all those tiny little muscles around your eyes, they're just going so loose, so limp, so lazy. It's almost like they're a bunch of rubber bands just been thrown into the corner of a room. Almost like a rag doll been thrown onto a bed. They're just so loose, so limp, so lazy. And use your imagination now. I want you to imagine, just imagine the sticky, super gluey substance, and it's covering your eyes, and it's locking your eyes down, gluing your eyes down, sticking your eyes down. You know at any point, because you're in control, you can open your eyes whenever you want. At this moment in time, you just choose not to, as that sticky super glue substance just covers your eyes, and they get locked down, glued down, stuck down, going so loose, so limp, so lazy. As you focus on all those muscles, they're almost melting away, making you feel absolutely fantastic, absolutely in charge as the hypnosis gets stronger now. And in a moment, but not just yet, I'm going to ask you to try and open your eyes. The more you try and open your eyes, the more they get locked down, glued down, stuck down. The more you try to open your eyes, you just choose not to, because they're getting so locked down, so glued down, so sucked down, so heavy, almost like a ton of concrete. And you can try and open your eyes now, but the more you try, the more they get locked down, glued down, stuck down. That's right, it's okay, you can stop trying now. The hypnosis is going absolutely wonderfully now. As you know now, you couldn't open your eyes. You knew if you wanted to, you could. You chose not to, so you're listening to the suggestions perfectly. Any other sound you hear around you, apart from the sound of my voice, just simply drifts away and fades away. In fact, any noises you do hear just simply drops you down into hypnosis even further as you focus only on my words, only on the sound of my voice, and you'll feel yourself naturally now start to slow your breathing. It just happens all on its own as the hypnosis gets stronger and stronger and stronger, and you can feel that focus of all those muscles so loose, so limp, so lazy. You're spreading that feeling now down to your cheeks, to your chin. It's almost like they're made of jelly. All the muscles in your neck just suddenly relaxing now as the hypnosis gets stronger and stronger. You'll find now you'll take that feeling, that sensation, that focus from your neck all the way down to your shoulders, and for the first time in a long time you suddenly feel so hypnotically relaxed as that feeling now spreads down your arms, down your chest, into your stomach, into your every finger, all the way down your legs, all the way down to every single toe. It's like a pure hypnotic blanket, making you feel so loose, so limp, so lazy. And in a moment, not just yet, I'm going to touch you on the shoulder. And that'll be a signal to your subconscious mind to drop you deeper into hypnosis. As you go into hypnosis, as I touch you on the shoulder now, you'll go 10 times deeper, 20 times deeper, 30 times deeper, 40 times deeper, 50 times deeper, 60 times deeper, that's right, 70 times deeper, 80 times deeper, with every heartbeat, with every breath, 90 times deeper, 100 times deeper to your hypnosis. Now, that's right. You'll feel perfectly in control, you're perfectly safe, you're perfectly fine. As you find now, your breathing just settles into a wonderful, wonderful rhythm. You find now that you notice every single muscle completely full of hypnosis and relaxed. And in a moment, but not just yet, I'm going to pick this hand up by your wrist, this one here. As I pick it up, you'll want to help me, but don't. I'll do all the work, because from the top of your shoulder all the way down to your fingertips, your arm's going to feel like it's a ton of concrete, feeling so heavy, so fantastically heavy, almost like some steel has gone into there, some concrete, 10 tons of concrete, making your hand and your arm and your fingers so heavy. So when I come to pick it up, it'll just be so loose, so limp, so lazy as I do all the work. As we come pick that hand up now, so loose, so that's perfect, absolutely perfect. And in a moment, I'm going to drop it on your leg, and you'll hear this noise. When you do, it'll be a signal to your subconscious mind to take you twice as deep into your hypnosis as you are now. Twice as deep. That's lovely. Just completely let go. We'll do that one more time. This time so loose, so limp, so lazy, so heavy. And only this time, when I drop it again, you go twice as deep as you were just a moment ago. Now. That's right. We'll do that one more time. As this time your hypnosis now gets so strong, and when I drop it again the next time, you'll automatically loosen every single muscle, go deeper and deeper into hypnosis, 10 times deeper than you were just a moment ago as we pick your hand up now. So loose, so limp, so lazy, 10 times deeper. Now, that's right. Feeling absolutely fantastic. You focus only on the sound of my voice. And I'd like Lorraine's powerful, amazing subconscious just to drift away now to a magical place, a mystical place, a most wonderful place. A place that's just right for you. No one can get to you. You're perfectly safe, you're perfectly fine, but it's a wonderful, amazing place. Could be a memory, could be a photo, or it could be a physical place as your subconscious drifts away there. Now, that's right. Feeling absolutely fantastic as you wander to this magical place, this mystical place. And when you get there, and your subconscious knows that you're there, wherever it may be, just nod your head a little and let me know. Thank you. like Lorraine's powerful, amazing subconscious while she's here in this magical place, this mystical place, this wonderful place. Like Lorraine's powerful, amazing subconscious to simply let go now of any negative image, feeling, thought, emotion, sensation that you don't want and you don't need anymore. That's right. Just simply letting go now. All those negative images, feelings, thoughts, emotions, let it go. Let it go. You're perfectly safe. You're perfectly fine. If you let go now, all those negative images, feelings, thoughts, emotions, sensations that you don't want, since you've been holding on to since you were a little girl, all those emotions, the negative emotions like the hurt, the pain, the guilt, the shame, the anger, the frustration, while you're in this wonderful place, allow yourself, give yourself permission with every heartbeat and every breath, just to simply let go now. Doing perfectly well. Doing fine. As you let go now, simply let it go. That's right. Perfectly safe. You're perfectly fine. As you allow yourself with every heartbeat and every breath, just to give yourself permission now to let go of all those negative images, feelings, thoughts, emotions, sensations, one by one, piece by piece, calmly and effectively. And I want Lorraine's powerful, amazing subconscious to let go of all that shit that she doesn't need in her life anymore. Now. That's right. Doing really well. Doing really well. Just simply letting everything go. It'll just drift away, it'll float away. That's right. That's right. All the emotions like the hurt, the pain, the guilt, the shame, the anger, the frustration. Just allow yourself, give yourself permission. Simply let them go, watch them fly out. Now. That's right. Really well. Doing really well. That's right. That's right. Feeling all the peace, all the control, all the calmness, the tranquility. You watch all that rubbish, all that shit you've been hanging on to just simply float away. And when Lorraine's powerful, amazing, wonderful subconscious has done enough, and done enough just for now, just open your eyes and feel brand new. Anything pop up? Image, feeling, a thought?
Yeah.
What would it be? Not the actual details, but just was it an image? Was it a feeling?
When you said think of a nice place where you were, when I was little, we used to go, we had a caravan by the sea, and I just felt safe. Even when I went, I don't know why I went back to that situation right away.
Okay.
There was something about it as well, which was sad.
So the feeling, is it a feeling of sadness that you're feeling right now?
It was the place I went to, although it was a happy place. And I seen an ex-boyfriend. I seen him float away in the air when I was thinking about it. Like he was floating like a balloon in the sky.
Fantastic.
Going into a little tiny thing.
So we know there's a person. So was there any other feelings? Any other, like an emotion?
Yeah, there was a feeling of sadness.
Sadness.
Like
What colour is that sadness?
Oh.
Just give me a colour now.
Red right away.
Fantastic. Whereabouts do you feel it in your stomach?
Yeah, I felt it inside.
Inside you, whereabouts?
Yeah,
just
in my
there.
body, not in my limbs.
So in your a red feeling in your stomach. What shape is it?
Oh. Was it square? Was it square? Could it be
Fantastic.
square?
Okay, watch me. In your stomach, there's this red feeling. We're going to get rid of that. It's a red feeling that you don't want and you don't need. I'm just going to push my hand. Just imagine now, as you watch my hand, I'm just going to push it into your stomach now. I'm going to grab that red feeling, and it's going to go and disappear in a minute, out the top of your head in a minute. Any minute now, as we push it, you'll feel it coming up. It's starting to tingle now. That's it. You're doing really well. As it goes through your chest now, that red feeling is going to be gone any minute now. As it goes through your chin, any second now. As it goes through your cheeks, through your eyes, and out the top of your head, and that red feeling is just simply gone. Look into my eyes. We just pull any last remnants of that red feeling out. It's okay, we're going to pull it out in a second. It's going to drift away and fade away. I'm going to pull it out, I'm going to pull it out, I'm going to pull it out any second now. Just still there. Where do you feel it now?
See right here.
Out there, okay. We're just going to put my hand under your shoulder now. We're going to push it through your neck. It's going to get harder and harder now, any second now, but it's going to be worth it. As it goes through your chin, through your cheeks, through your eyes, that red feeling that you don't want and you don't need anymore. And it's going to simply pop out now as we pull it all out now. Just get rid of it and throw it away. Get rid of it and throw it away. Feeling absolutely fantastic, in total control. Where do you feel it now? The more you look for it, you can't find it. It's simply disappeared. It's drifted away, it's faded away, it's drifted away, it's faded away.
Jeez.
Told you I could make beautiful people cry.
Oh my goodness, what's going on?
Okay. You're not finished by a long shot yet. We've got a lot of work to do. But you're doing wonderfully, wonderfully well. The more you try and see that red feeling, the more it simply drifts away and fades away. Now you can't find it. The more you try and find it, it just simply disappears. Try and find it now. Where is that feeling now? Is it gone? Wonderful. Do me a favour. Take a deep breath in. Close your eyes now. That's right. Take another deep breath in. This time really fill your lungs. That's right. And let it go now. We'll take you back into your hypnosis in a little while. As you feel the hypnosis now, starting to get stronger and stronger, you've realised how powerful you are now. You now know that you can't find that red feeling anymore. It's simply drifted away and faded away. In a moment, you're going to pick your hand up again. It's going to be so heavy from your shoulder to your elbow, to the tips of your fingers, from your shoulders. It's going to be like a ton of concrete, a ton of metal. As your arm now feels heavy, it feels like it's going through the couch as it gets heavier and heavier. And as I pick it up, but not just yet, you'll want to help me, but don't. Let me do all the work. In a moment, now you can feel it getting even heavier. 10 tons of concrete, 12 tons of concrete. So we pick your hand up now. And when you it's so loose, so that's wonderful. When your hand touches the couch, you're going to go back to that wonderful, amazing state of hypnosis you experienced a moment ago. Any second now. That's right. We'll do that one more time. Just so loose, so limp, so lazy. And as soon as your hand touches the couch, what you'll feel is twice as deep of the hypnosis as you were just a moment ago. Now. That's right. We'll do that one more time, going deeper and deeper. But this time, the signal to your subconscious, your wonderful, amazing subconscious, will allow you to drift 10 times deeper into your hypnosis than you were just a moment ago. Now, that's right, feeling absolutely safe, in control, and absolutely fine. Doing really well. I want Lorraine's powerful imagination. Just imagine, only imagine, just imagine now. Just above her head is like a swirling light. It's like a bright beam, a form of energy. It's so warming, but it's so bright and it's so powerful. But it's whirling around like a spinning disc, like a whirlpool. And you get stronger and stronger, and you'll feel it now starting to go into your head. Feeling absolutely safe, absolutely fantastic, as this thing starts whirling around in your head. Now the bright light is getting warmer and brighter and stronger, and it's starting to spin faster as it goes down your eyes, down your cheeks, down your chin, down the back of your neck, all the way down your shoulders, getting stronger and stronger, like a whirlpool, like a cyclone, like a hurricane. And this thing is going to act like a hypnotic magnet. It's going to draw like a hypnotic vacuum cleaner. It's going to draw any last remnants of all the negative stuff that you don't want and you don't need from your body into this place, into this spinning, bright, warm feeling of light as it goes down your chest, now down your arms, getting stronger and stronger, and you'll feel it now going through your stomach. It's almost tingling because it's now finding very little there as it searches and goes round and round, getting more powerful, getting more stronger, getting more intense as it goes into your fingers, into the tops of your legs, into your knees, getting more powerful, and all the way down to your toes. But this time on the way up, it's really going to ramp up the speed, it's really going to ramp up the pace as this hypnotic circle just acts like a magnet, pulling and tugging at every last little bit of crap in you that you don't want and you don't need. It now starts to come up like a hypnotic vacuum cleaner, pulling and tugging and tugging and pulling all those negative images, feelings, thoughts, emotions, sensations that you don't want and you don't need. All those emotions like the hurt, pain, the guilt, the shame, it's finding that there's not much left now, but it's getting stronger and stronger, coming up to the tops of your legs now, coming up to your fingers, getting more powerful, pulling at all that rubbish that you don't want and you don't need. Now it's going through your stomach as it gets even stronger now, as it pulls and tugs at all those negative images, feelings, thoughts, emotions, sensations that you don't want, that you've been holding on to for the last few days, last few weeks, last few months, last few years, coming up to the top of your stomach now, getting even more powerful, coming through your chest now, through the tops of your arms, coming into your neck. Any second now it's going to come out the top of your head and drag all that crap out of you that you don't want and you don't need, all those negative images, feelings, thoughts, emotions, sensations that you've been hanging on to since you were a little girl. Any moment now as it goes through your chin, goes through your cheeks, getting stronger and stronger, pulling and tugging and tugging and pulling, going through your eyes now, getting more powerful. Any second now you're going to be released from all this rubbish that you don't want and you don't need. As it gets more powerful through the top of your head and comes out the top of your head now, feeling absolutely fantastic. Let it go, you're doing really well. Just let it go. You're perfectly safe, you're perfectly fine. That's right. That's right. Your breathing returns to normal. Feeling absolutely fantastic. Talking directly to Lorraine's powerful, amazing, wonderful subconscious. I want you to think of a colour. Think of a colour that represents to you love, joy, happiness, peacefulness, calmness, tranquility. And when you have that colour, and your subconscious knows what colour it is, the colour that represents all this love, all this joy, all this happiness, the peacefulness, the calmness, almost the serenity. When you have this colour and you know what this colour is, just nod your head and let me know. Thank you. I want you to imagine now this colour is like a powder paint. And I want you to imagine, just visualise and see, just imagine now this powder paint of the colour that you've chosen to represent the love, the peace, the calmness, the serenity, the relaxation, the tranquility. Imagine it going into a glass of water and notice how the little fine powder of colour paint just swirls around that glass of water. And take that image, and as you see in your own mind now, see this colour going into you from the top of your head. That's right, just filling every space, every muscle, every part of your being with this colour that represents this love, this joy, this happiness, this calmness, peacefulness, serenity, complete joy, complete control. And you can feel this colour now going into all the places where all that negative rubbish was, because the negative stuff isn't there anymore, and it's been replaced by this wonderful, wonderful, amazing colour that makes you feel so alive as it comes into your cheeks, into your chin, to your neck. It's just spreading like it was in that water, how you saw in that water, but it's inside you now. It goes down your chest, down your arms, into your stomach. You're feeling it tingling in your stomach. All the way down to your fingers, and all the way down to the tips of your toes, filling every part of you. Every last atom of you, all of a sudden just feels, you can sense that love, that joy, that happiness, that calmness, that serenity, the tranquility, more importantly, the control it gives you. As you feel it now just floating back up your legs, to the tips of your fingers, you'll feel it settle in your stomach. And as you feel it tingling in your stomach, it's starting to bring out that inner giggle. That little giggle that you lost, that you had when you were a child. It's now starting to bring that giggle out. It gets rid of everything. That's right. So now allowing you to get rid of all that stuff, because it's replaced by this calmness, this peacefulness, this love, this joy, this happiness, and in its place, just a giggle that you forgot. A giggle that's now going to come back in a moment, not just yet, when you open your eyes. You just start giggling when I click my fingers. The giggle just gets stronger and more powerful. That inner giggle that you had once is now returning as this colour floats up your arms, through your chest. That's right. Up into your chin, to your eyes, making you feel absolutely fantastic. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, I'll ask you to look for that red feeling that's completely gone. And in its place, all you see is this wonderful colour that represents the love, the joy, the happiness, calmness, peacefulness, control. And that inner giggle will start to come to the surface, the giggle that you've lost, that you want back so desperately. It will just come back. The more you try and see the negative, all you see is this wonderful colour, as all the other stuff simply drifted away and faded away, drifted away and faded away, and this little inner giggle that starts in your stomach and builds up and builds up and builds up and gets stronger and stronger. And when you're ready, and your powerful subconscious is ready, and only when it's ready, just open your eyes and feel absolutely brand new.
I can't find my giggle.
It's okay, it'll come. It's not a necessity, it'll come. We've got a lot of work to do, but you've done a lot today, and it'll come. Don't you worry. It's in there. We just got to get it. I'd like to look for that red feeling, that red negative feeling that you had. The more you look for it, the more it disappears. Can you find it for me?
I can't find the red feeling.
It's gone. Good for you.
And that took a lot of bloody swallowing to get that out. It got stuck. I felt it stuck.
Yeah, we got rid of it.
Just wouldn't go.
We got rid of it.
Whew.
Fantastic. So where you was a 6 and a 7 before, where are you now? 0 being the lowest, can't give a monkeys. 10.
I'm on a bit. Oh, I don't feel much. Don't feel much at all. I can't even put a number in it.
So it's gone that low, has it?
It won't be too high, but 0's maybe too low, but it's not high.
It's better than it was before then.
100% better.
Fantastic.
I didn't think I'd get so emotional.
I did. But then I cheated, didn't I? But then I cheated. You're doing really, really well. Let me give you that just for the time being.
Yeah, that was...
Feeling good, aren't you?
I feel something's happening,
Yeah,
for sure.
I tell you.
Because there's no way you can do all this on demand.
No.
You just, I mean, normally, no way.
No. That's why I'm here, just to guide you. And what I'll be doing later on is I'll be sending you an MP3 through the email. I was going to say through the post, then on a cassette tape.
And I'd agree.
Put your pencil
I'd agree like my chin.
Oh, excuse me. I want you to use that MP3 every day. Not at bedtime, but we'll talk about that later. Ready to do some more?
Yeah.
You want to do some more?
Okay.
It's all right, I'm not going to do your chin again. No, I know you can just wipe it to do some proper stuff. All right, how do you feel right now?
All right.
Yeah, feel good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take you on a journey now.
All right.
Okay. In fact, all we need to do is just take a deep breath in. Hold it. Just allow it just to come out now. That's right. Do I have permission to pick your arm up once again? As you breathe in, just allow it to go out. That's right. In a moment, but not just yet, we're going to take you back to that wonderful, wonderful place of hypnosis. We're going to do some fantastic things. And you're going to make some wonderful, powerful, positive changes as we pick your hand up now. Just allowing it to go heavy, so loose, so limp, so lazy, taking you deeper and deeper than you've ever been before. Now, that's right. Do that one more time. Go deeper, deeper, and deeper. Now. One more time. This time takes you to a most wonderful, wonderful place of hypnosis. Your hypnosis, as you find now, as your subconscious mind understands now, how deep you can go to make these powerful, positive changes. Now. That's right. 10 times deeper, 20 times deeper. As you drift back to a magical place, a mystical place, you'll notice everything feeling brighter, everything feeling lighter, everything feeling safer. But you'll notice a little way from you, there's this big oak door, got a big brass handle. You just walk in. Close the door behind you. You're in this almost like cathedral room. It's got really high ceilings, high windows, and on the roof and underneath the ceiling, hanging down, are all these crystals. And the sun's blasting its way through the windows, and it's refracting all the light off the crystals. As you get that scene in your head, imagine it, just imagine it now. You'll see 10 steps. Could be marble steps, could be wooden steps, however you perceive them, or however your subconscious perceives them, you can't be wrong. You go down these steps, you'll say to yourself the number of the step, and then going deeper. As we start going down the steps now, 10, going deeper, down to 9, going deeper, 8, 7, 6, feeling that hypnosis get stronger as you go deeper down to 5, 4, 3, it's almost happening by itself on 3 now, 2, 1, you're down the steps. Now, you'll notice in this cathedral-like room, with all the crystals spinning the sunlight round the room, making you feel absolutely fantastic. You'll see a basket, a trolley. And you can push that basket, you can push that trolley, because on the walls of this cathedral room are pictures, photos, there's shelves full of books. And all these pictures, these photos, these books represent all the things that have happened to you, good and bad. Not only just slowly push the trolley to the wall and walk beside the wall. I want you to stop and look at these photos, these pictures, these paintings, however your mind perceives them. And all the stuff that you don't want and you don't need, that are represented by them photos, by them pictures, by them books, just put them in the trolley. All the good stuff will be left up there, so you'll be left with just all the good photos, all the happy things in your life, all the wonderful achievements you've had in your life, all the fantastic things you've done. As you look around the room now and just put all those photos that you don't want, all those pictures that you don't want, one by one, in the basket as you go around the room. And I'd like to complete that and start doing that, looking at every single picture, looking at every single photo of all the stuff that represents all the crap that you don't want in your life anymore. Just put them in the basket. I'd like to start doing that now. When you fill the basket, and you know you've filled the basket, just nod your head and let me know.
I can't find much to put in the basket.
It's okay, we've got rid of a lot. Is there anything in the basket?
Just a picture of me.
Okay. We'll put that back on the wall when you're ready. We'll put that back on the wall because that picture was the old you. That's okay. We've got a new picture coming.
It's a picture of me as a little girl.
Okay. Doing really well. It's okay. As you put the picture back on the wall, I'm going to go back into the garden outside the cathedral. I want you to notice in the distance. You can see yourself when you was a little girl. But I want you to pick a time when it was the happiest time, and you can remember that happiest, wonderful time. You could be laughing, you could be giggling, you could be on your own. I want you to walk up to that little Lorraine. Just see that love, that joy, that happiness. Just see what she's doing. You can see what she's wearing. You're there. As the older Lorraine walks up to the little Lorraine, just kneels down. You put your arms around her. That's right. Tell her how much you love her. Tell her how much she is loved. You can feel that youthfulness, that innocence coming from her into you. Wait to tell her that everything's going to be alright. You give her a kiss and once again wrap your arms around her even tighter. Feeling absolutely wonderful. That's right. You can feel that love, that joy, that happiness and that colour starting to spread through you again, making you feel absolutely wonderful. As you say goodbye, tell her everything's going to be alright, and you tell her you love her and give her one last kiss. Tell her everything's going to be fine. She's now back in this amazing, magical place, this mystical place. In a moment, but not just yet, I'm going to count to 5. When I get to 5, you'll feel absolutely brand new. A new you starting to come through. 1. All the blood starting to pump around your body now. 2, the muscles coming back into life in your arms, your legs, your stomach, you feel it now. 3. We to imagine this amazing wind just washing out the back of your nose, the back of your throat, back of your mouth, so refreshing, make you feel so refreshed, making you feel on top of the world. 4, I'd like to thank Lorraine's powerful, amazing subconscious for the work that we've done today. And remember, every time she sees the colours red, yellow, green, blue, pink, black and white, every time Lorraine sees or notices the colours red, yellow, green, blue, pink, black and white, she'll see that colour that floods all the way through her, that represents that love, that joy, the happiness, the calmness, the peacefulness, the serenity, more importantly, the control. And 5, eyes open, wide awake.
I could play a tune with my nose. It's all blocked up.
That's all right. It's all coming out.
Wow. It's quite scary when you go back and see yourself as a child and give yourself a hug, isn't it?
What was you wearing? Or what was the little Lorraine wearing?
She was wearing a little pair of denim shorts and a t-shirt with little plums on them.
Wow. How old was she?
Oh, she was young. Wow. I wanted to get her and just run away with her.
Okay, we'll do that next time. She's inside you, she's coming out. All you want you to do is just let everything go now. You did really, really well. If you can, I want you to look for that red negative colour. The more you try and look for it, the more it's just simply replaced.
I mean, that red I seen, you've obviously seen that before. So that's a normal part of some kind of healing. Something's happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because how would I be able to see that?
Yeah.
In that colour?
It's your subconscious. It's your amazing, powerful subconscious doing all that. You do really, really well.
I felt that got stuck in my neck, I swear to God. It was like some jelly thing.
Yeah.
You know, like that kid's sticky stuff that you can't get off until it whacks you.
Well, that's where 2,000 years ago in China the acupuncture started, because round your body is a channel. And imagine rivers. And it starts off in your stomach, and we pushed it up through to and it got stuck there. There's a little blockage. All we have to do is just push it up a little bit more. And out it went. And out it's gone. And it's never coming back.
Jesus.
What was the colour you chose?
Yellow.
Yellow, fantastic.
And I don't know why I got them flowers yellow. I got them yesterday. And I'm not a big yellow person, but soon as you said something, it was straight away yellow.
Fantastic.
And it's a colour that obviously I haven't used in a long time or wore or thought about, because I haven't loved myself ever.
We'll get there. You're getting there now. You are there now.
Am I?
Yeah. You just don't realise it yet.
The yellow.
What we've done at the moment is we've shaken your subconscious like one of them snow globes. And what's going to happen is all the particles they're all over the place at the moment, firing up. So over the next couple of hours, you're going to feel quite emotional. Let it out, let it cry, because some things will come back to you that you never even thought of, you couldn't even remember. And as it all settles down, it all becomes clear.
Little strawberries it was in the top.
If you can find a picture of that, that'd be fantastic. If there's a photo of it anyway.
I've got a picture. I've got the picture in my head, and I've got one. Next time you come up.
Yeah, if we can.
Oh my! I'm sure.
So honestly.
Next time you come up. Oh, that bit. Right. Anyway.
Fantastic. So on a scale of 0 to 10, where's that feeling, that figure now?
I don't have any feeling right now. I'm feelingless. I just don't feel anything negative right now.
Right.
Apart from that little wolf dog next door.
I didn't hear
Next time he's got they moaned at me for my music, and I said, "You don't know the half of it with wolf dog.
Yeah.
You're not in. Do you know what I mean?" Yeah.
So you can't find it. You can't find that colour at all, and now all you're thinking
I
of
can't find the red.
is that
and
lovely.
I can't believe I've wore red. It's weird. I never wear these. It's crazy.
Amazing, isn't it?
Isn't it?
All right. What's your telephone number backwards?
242 805.
Sorry, I'm not bothered.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm alright.
Don't want to know. What's the alphabet backwards?
ZYXW.
Fantastic. That's all right.
I'm glad you stopped. I should have seen I'm alright. I'm like,
No, that's like,
for
you know I said I wanted to open the door to get to your subconscious. Now, by doing that, we've just closed the door. Because you're 252. So now we've we've not tricked your subconscious into opening the door. We've asked it to allow us in. But now all that good stuff that's in there, all the work that you've done, I want that door closed. And so by swapping and changing everything that we've done, by thinking of something different, then we've closed that door.
I don't know what to do with myself today. I'm never up this early and I feel quite bright.
Yeah.
Might go for a walk.
Go for a walk. Get the sunshine on you.
I need the sunshine, I really do.
Yeah.
I need everything. Wow.
Do you think you've been under hypnosis?
Yes, something's happened. Clearly something's happened.
Yeah.
But what I didn't realise was, I thought maybe I would go out and I would do things that obviously that I didn't know I was doing because I was in a trance state, but that's not the case.
Absolutely
you feel
not.
aware, but there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
You've got the strings, and I'm like, nothing I can do. At one point I thought, when I was looking for, I couldn't find it, the laugh. Just couldn't find that. That'll come. It just shows you I'm just not up for that right now.
Next week, next time.
When I laugh, I'm going to laugh. I'll be crying when I laugh. Oh.
Again, that's why I want
It's that long since I've had a good laugh, you know.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't you worry. But a proper belly giggle, a proper chuckle, a proper rib bursting laugh.
It's funny how my coughs come back after all that, isn't it? Now that the door's been sealed. Whenever his coughs come back, mind you, I'm choking, I can't breathe. Oh, told you that was amazing. And I've always seen I'm going to feel the benefit all day, kind of thing. Something's up.
Today you'll be up and down. Okay. What I'd like you to do later on tonight is just send me a text, WhatsApp message, just say, I'm alright, I'm this, I'm that, I experienced this, or I didn't experience anything else, or just, I'm okay. I just need to, it's my duty of care to you. Very simply. No, sorry. And then next time, what I'll do, I'll leave it for making an appointment today. Tomorrow, we'll then sort the appointment out for the next time.
Okay.
I just want you to settle down today.
Yeah.
And just go out and have a walk, have sunshine, and just enjoy.
Little handstand on the beach.
Yeah. Why not? Why not go to the beach?
Listen, I'm telling you.
Make some sandwiches, go to the beach.
Get some sandwiches for everybody on the beach.
Right, I'm going to turn this thing off.
Okay, thank you.
Fantastic. You were amazing.